So, ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I'll tell you guys exactly why I decided to move to a different country at a very young age. Right now, I'm located in Canada and I'm about to move to Japan, so ignore the background because I'm still packing some stuff. But I want to tell you guys a story. Ever since growing up, I feel like I've been stuck to the same habits, the same people, the same identity, the same patterns of this world. You see, in order to change, I realized that I needed to move somewhere. I needed to get outside my comfort zone. I needed to physically move, whether that is location or literally moving everything around me. By the way, ignore the background, like I said again. And I don't know why my camera is not focusing today, but it is what it is. We embrace the uncomfortable, right? All things are ugly at the start. And I'll relate this to moving to someplace new, right? I feel like a lot of you guys are so comfortable staying in the same place, your parents' basement, wherever you grew up in the first place. You guys don't want to move. It's too scary. It's too scary to jump in the deep end, to go to some place that you don't even know, maybe speak a different language, right? I feel like a lot of the habits that we are tied to, mainly bad ones, are literally tied to our location because of our memories tied to that place. You see, I used to smoke a lot of weed. I play a lot of video games inside this room. Used to hang out with a lot of bad people. And what did that do? It made me the same way. And I started living this hell within me where I couldn't escape. Whether that is through it was definitely mentally, right? But in order to make it easier to transition, to change the identity to a 2.0 version of yourself, to become better, you might need to move. You might need to relocate and start meeting new people, start embracing new identity. You see, once you start to move, you realize that you have to change. There's no other way out. Either you don't, or you become the same, or you're broke, right? I wouldn't want to go to some new place and still be the same person. It's a place to reinvent yourself. You see, I noticed that when you change your location and your environment, you create new ideas, you create more inspirations for other people and to yourself. You notice that you start to pick better habits. I only started picking this up once I started traveling. When I went to Montreal, when I went to BC, once I went to Orlando in Florida. See, these places I've never traveled ever, and I did it by myself. Once I realized that you need to embrace being uncomfortable, that's what I realized, that is where growth is made. You need to embrace change. You see, I have a notepad right here because I just started to journal, and I never journal, ever, by the way. And I never meditated. I never did any of these self-improvement habits that I've been getting a lot of hate comments on lately. You see, I laugh at these hate comments because I know they're not on the same wavelength as me. And I'm not saying that out of ego, right? It's just simply I love to do what I do, and these people think I'm weird for it, right? How is it weird for me to self-improve in this modern day? When people are partying, when people are clubbing, they're not really trying to do anything better for themselves. They're not following a life of Christ. I'm not really trying to sell the idea of religion here, but I'm really trying to embody the person, the identity of someone that is righteous, that doesn't do the things of this world, they say in the Bible, right? You see, I'm trying to not be a lukewarm Christian anymore. I'm trying to live righteous. I'm trying to do the things. I'm trying to do the right things. Whether that is what I think or what the Bible says, right? In my heart, I feel like I'm doing the right things. I'm satisfying myself and God by focusing on things that don't pleasure me instantly, like scrolling on my phone, playing video games. Like I say, it's a waste of time, but people want to argue with me, right? You see, once you go explore, even like if you guys don't have money, I gotta stop swearing, I'm sorry. But go for a run, literally. Go for a run, go explore a place that you haven't explored ever in your town, in your neighborhood, right? It's kind of like the GTA map analogy. You see, I don't know how many of you guys have played GTA, but I love that game. You know, when you explore the GTA 5 map, you notice that every place that you go to, like, it's just black. You have to physically go and explore and unlock parts of the map. Similar to real life, life is like a video game. I keep on conveying that in my last video, and you guys want to hate me for it. But relocating your playable character that you are right now in a different part of the map so that you can see different cultures, so that you can be a different person, right? Experience different seasons within yourself. You see, right now it's 7 a.m. I just woke up. I did a cold shower. I washed my face. Ignore the door closing in the background. My brother just woke up as well. You see, right now I'm just in the process of building myself so that I can become the man that can achieve the things that I want. Retire my parents, make a lot of money, do great things for my family. I want to build a community of things, right? There's a lot of things I want to do in my life, but I cannot do that if I stayed in the same place, if I stayed in the same environment, the same habits, the same people that I hung out with for the past decade of my life, or even half, of 5 years, for example. And I feel like a lot of you guys have the same problem where you guys are stuck in the same cycle of sin, same cycle of bad habits, cycle of negativity, where you guys want to do better but you can't because you guys are chained by the habits that have enslaved you. You understand what I'm saying? Go explore. Stop being comfortable. Right? It's so easy to go on our computers. That's why I decided to step away from my triple monitor setup. That's why I decided to go to, the rice fields in Asia, so that I could literally experience pain, so that I could be grateful, because it takes a lot to be grateful nowadays. It's very easy to just say you are until you actually experience it. You see, I see videos all the time of people not having the things that I have. And it's very easy to say, yo, God bless them. I wish them all the best. But I've never been in their shoes. So maybe it's the time I actually take the balls to take 5 steps back so that I can move 10 steps forward. Obviously, it'll be painful at the start, but I know it will be worth it. Seek discomfort and change your identity, right? You see, we're tied, like I said. But the only way you can change is through your heart and what your brain says. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. It says it in the Bible. So if you say you can, then you can. If you can't, then you simply cannot. Because your mind is the only limiting factor to your success, to whatever actions you will take. If you want a better life, pick better habits. Right? You have a shitty life right now because you've taken bad habits. You've taken bad habits. That's not even a real word. You have done bad habits. You have done the actions of someone who embodies a sad person. Maybe you guys eat junk food. Maybe you guys don't socialize. Maybe you guys don't go to the gym. These are obviously just small little things that make you unsatisfied with yourself, right? But this goes a long way. I do apologize for the noise in the background, my bad. But seriously, man, 2025 is yours to the ones who want it. I keep on saying, but only if you want it bad enough in your heart, right? Simple as.